Hello, storytellers. Welcome back to Storytelling Tarot. This is Jeida K Story, and I am so happy that you have clicked on this video, that you are here with me for another pick a card reading. Today, I am just so excited because we are looking at what will fill your cup today. I know that we live in a world where we may be always giving, where we may be feeling depleted because we are always working, we are tired, we might even feel used up, right? We're giving so much of our energy and time and attention to everything. And so today, I just felt like it was time for us to go to the ancestors, to go to the divine, to ask how our cups can be full, how we can refill ourselves again. And so as I was preparing for this reading, so many songs came to me. Y'all know that I'm churchy, and so many songs came to me like Tasha Cobb's Fill Me Up, God, Clarence McClendon, Let the Rain of Your Presence Fall on Me. So many messages and so many songs, and even, I don't know if you can hear it, probably not because I have noise canceling on my mic, but there's a thunderstorm going on outside right now. And so I felt like that was the backdrop that I needed for this reading, because we want the rain to fall on us. We want our cups to be full, to overflowing. And so I'm really excited to do this reading, and hopefully you have come because your cup might be feeling a little dry and you need a refreshing. And so if that's you, then you have clicked on the right video. So I'm glad that you're with me. If this is your first time to Storytelling Tarot, welcome. You are right on time. And if you have been with me for a little while, hey, I'm so glad you're back. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. I would love the opportunity to divine for you, to work with you and your spirits, to help you receive some messages of clarity. But I welcome you to sit down and get relaxed for the reading that you're about to receive right now. So as you know, if you have been here for a while, we have 3 chapters to choose from. You have chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. If you need some time to determine which one is calling to you, you can pause the video right here. And if more than one pile is calling to you, then you may have more than one message. So go ahead and watch them all. All right. So without further ado, let us get into chapter 1. Hey, chapter 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at how you can fill your cup, what it is that you need, how you can do it, how you can receive some assistance from the ancestors, so that your cup can be full, right? So let's look at that. I have two oracle cards on the table. This is going to be what will fill your cup. This is going to be how you're going to make that happen. Then we're going to pull some tarot cards to kind of look more into how you can fill your cup in some practical ways. So for you, my chapter 1s, you have moderation. This is how you can fill your cup. Okay. So let's look at this. So moderation. What I feel from this group is that you may be in a state of change and transition. And so that may be why your cup is feeling a little depleted right now. And so what I'm hearing from Spirit is that for you all in this group, the way that your cup can be full or be filled is for you to start from a place of feeling like you are enough. There's moderation talks about like nothing in excess, which is interesting because we're talking about filling a cup. We're talking about filling it to overflowing even. But your card is talking about moderation. Your card is talking about enoughness. And so I wonder, for those who have chosen this chapter, where can you begin to sit in and sip from your enoughness, your worthiness, your goodness that exists right now? What if for you, you don't need to add anything? What if for you, there's nothing for you to take away? What if for you, it is for you to simply sit in your own waters of goodness? What if it's for you to actually bathe in the wonders of who you are? And so as far as filling your cup, Spirit is saying, like, don't add. there's something about you, like there's a dance, there's a balance. And also like with moderation, it's like being able to measure. So like, can you measure your worth? Do you see how heavy it is already? You don't need to add more. So when it comes to filling your cup, my chapter ones, for you, it feels like a challenge for you to not to be tempted to take on more than you can bear, and not to get into a place of stagnancy, but for you to sit right in the middle of your enoughness, your worthiness. That's enough already. So let's see how you can do that. You have B bomb, which is talking about your vibrance. Yes. This group, this chapter, like y'all are already in a beautiful place. Like it's interesting too, because I said that in the beginning, I said, I feel like you all were going through some transitions, right? And so sometimes when things are shifting under you, like if I think of like shifting sand, when things are shifting under you, sometimes you can kind of feel like, oh, I don't got it. I don't got it. Somebody better catch me. My feet are not in a place where I feel comfortable. But even in that, there's something about you standing tall. There's something about you shining brightly. There's something about you, even when you feel unsure. Spirit is saying like, but I need you to be self-assured, because you are coming from a place of enoughness. Your worthiness is your starting place, your starting point. And so the way that you can kind of get into this place of, standing, and like I said, I really just saw like bathing like in your enoughness, like just honestly like sipping from your own waters, right? Is to indulge in your vibrance. So let's read the card. It says, add some spark to your life. B-Bomb encourages you to let go of inhibitions, cut loose, be passionate, and sing your song at the top of your lungs without judgment. Every day is a gift worth celebrating. B-Bomb reminds you to show up and embrace the potential of your own life. No excuses. Ashe. I love that for y'all. I love that so much for y'all, because you can kind of sense this vibrance. You can kind of sense the bigness, the boldness of the folks who are in this group. And so, yeah. Spirit's just saying like, you don't have to overdo it to fill your cup. Like you already kind of got a handle on how to refresh yourself. And so it feels like a kind of like a spirit saying like, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Cause you know how to do this already. You're doing it well. You're doing it well already. Let's get some tarot cards to get some more insight about this moderation. Because what I heard was like, it's about worth, right? It's about you having enough. But I also want to see what else, when it comes to the moderation, what else might be there for you. Spirit, what else do you have to say to my chapter ones as it comes to filling their cup in moderation? This one, one more. And yep, that one. Okay. So already got the Four of Swords on the bottom. The Four of Swords, when we're talking about moderation, this is when you're filling your cup, making sure you make time and space for your rest. Not only your rest, but your rituals. What are the rituals that bring you back into equilibrium? What are the rituals that you do to refresh yourself? Let's see. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords. And you have the Hermit. Okay, so for this group, yeah. Ooh, when it comes to this group, that's why we were talking about worth. Because to fill your cup, you have to walk away from all the times you've been filling everybody else's cup first. This is kind of giving selfishness. This is giving self-centeredness, and not in a way that, kind of makes people cringe and makes people feel uncomfortable. But when I think about moderation, and I think about, especially like this Eight of Cups, this person walking away from these cups that they have been sustaining and pouring into, and coming to a point where it's like, no, I have changed my mind. And so that moderation is also like, it's almost like the temperance card, which is interesting because temperance is also the 14th card in the tarot. So this is kind of giving temperance. It is talking about that vibrance. I'm sorry. It is talking about that temperance, that balance. And so this is not overdoing it. And so I'm going to ask my chapter ones, where have you been pouring more into other people's cup? That's why you also have the Four of Swords. Where have you been investing more into others than yourself? Because you have the Ace of Swords, which for me in this spread is talking about a change of heart, changing your mind, and where you are placing your investments in that attention. Because the moderation, I started by saying this is a card of you bathing in your own waters, right? In your own worth. So with that in mind, in order for you to fill your cup, to refresh yourself, you're going to have to walk away from the other cups that you're filling so that you can tend to the one. And that's why you have the Hermit. The Hermit is, this person is walking away, and the Hermit is like, I am actually going to focus on what it is that I need. I am actually going to focus on what is lighting my fire. I'm actually going to do some deep introspection so that I can then see and locate the beauty of my own divinity, so that I can actually take time to bask in my own worthiness, in my own, what's the word I'm looking for? Bask in my own majesty. Yeah. So that's was really important for you, my chapter ones, is you having to let these other folks, these other people in your life, these other things, let them fill their own cups. It's okay for you to have a new change of heart so that you can then focus on yourself. It's okay to be self-centered in this aspect, because we're talking about filling our cups because we are depleted. And so what can you really give when you're running low? Now, like I said, for some of you, you're not running low. You're just at a place where you are, you're feeling kind of balanced, right? So the way that you keep yourself moving, keep yourself in flow, is to ensure that you are spending enough time away so that you can gather yourself, so that you can honor yourself. So I'm going to pull like one more card because I want to know how, let's see. I want to know how the ancestors are going to assist you. How might the ancestors assist you in this? This is so cool because even as I'm shuffling, I'm looking at this vibrance card again. And this is really like saying like, you are the prize, which is something my mama used to say to me all the time. Like, you are, to me and my sisters, you are the prize. You're the prize. And this is saying that every day is a gift worth celebrating. And B-Bomb is reminding you to show up and embrace the potential of your own life. Yours. This is saying, add some spark to your life. You need to let go of inhibitions and cut loose and do things for you. What is your song? What is your song? Where are you investing in yourself? Where are you, where are you beholding your own glory? Okay. How might the ancestors assist those who are in chapter 1? And then we will move on to chapter 2. Oh, all of these? Okay, nope, just the top one. Okay. Ooh, okay. You got the Egungun card. How are they going to assist you? You're just going to feel their ancestral presence. They're just going to be with you. The ancestors are just pulling up and coming forward to say, yeah, we have sanctioned this. Yes, we have called for this to be. This is your calling card. This is how you know. When it comes to the changing of the hearts, when it comes to changing your mind, gaining that clarity, when it comes to taking some time away from others, away from social media, away from the noise, so that you can have that full cup, that's us. When you feel the need to get in your bed and lay down, that's us. When you feel the need to put your phone on do not disturb, that's us. And so the ancestors are simply saying, trust that. That's how you that's how you regain and maintain the vibrance in your life. When you don't allow people to suck up all of your energy, but pour it back into you. Because like I said, you're starting from a place of worthiness. There's enoughness in you. So always make sure you're saving enough for yourself. All right, so if this is resonating with you, I would love if you could drop me a comment that says, I am enough. Yep, because you are. I hope you know it. All right, my chapter ones. I hope this was helpful for you. We will see you in the next video. Hey, chapter 2, welcome to your reading. We are looking at how to fill your cup, how to refresh yourself. We're going to start with 2 oracle cards. We're going to start with the first, talk about how to refill your cup. And then we're going to look at how you can be assisted in that, what was going to help you with that. All right, how to fill your cup, relationship change, and how we're going to do it. Nurturance. Yeah. So for my chapter 2s, Spirit is saying that for you all, filling your cup is going to require some changes in relationships, some changes in the bond, some changes in some dynamics. But it really feels like the first relationship is relationship to yourself. How is your relationship with yourself? How are you tending to yourself? Or do you find that you're not tending to yourself? I know that when we see relationships, we're automatically going to think about, love and romance and friendships and parents and children and, siblings. And those things may also be true. But what's really resonating with me is your relationship to self and with self. How are you? Are you a good friend to yourself? Are you a mother to yourself? Are you a father to yourself? How are you affirming yourself? Because I'm telling you, as you tend to and nurture that relationship with self, that is what's going to refill your cup. Okay, so let's read your oracle card. You have Lady's Mantle, which is nurturance. And it says, like being held in your mother's arms, Lady's Mantle brings feelings of gentle reassurance and joyful contentment to your body, mind, and soul, especially during times of upheaval and change. Know that you are loved and fully supported in all ways. You have all the inner resources you need to be happy and whole. And I believe that as we're talking about the relationship to self. And so there may be some, there's some changes that sometimes have to be made, even when we're talking about relationships with the self, as far as how you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you love on yourself. That seems really key. Okay, so let's look at some additional cards for assistance as far as what you need to refill your cup. Spirit, can you tell me how my chapter 2s refill their cup? Let's get one more. How can my chapter 2s refill their... Oh, that wanted to come out. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. The Empress. Yeah. Which goes hand in hand with nurturance. This is about nurturing the self. This is about mothering the self. This is about tending to the beauty, the creativity, the child in you. For some of y'all, there are some people who are, there are some like actual mothers in this group. And so for you, it could be that you are someone who you take care of others, you nurture others. Being a mother and mothering is a part of, has become attached to your identity, whether you ask for it or not. And so Spirit is really just saying it's time to change that relationship a little bit. What does it mean for you to change your relationship to mothering and with mothering, and allowing yourself to receive the type of care that you may give often? What does it look like to beautify yourself for yourself? So let's see what the cards have to say. You have the Queen of Cups, another mothering card. You have Temperance, and you have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. This group, you all would very much so benefit from going to visit the water. A lot of water cups here. And as we're talking about nurturing and healing, there is just like this, and we're talking about refreshing, right? There's something about the water. So it may be like time for you all, so in this group, to like do like a self-love bath. Yeah, like maybe like a bath with like rose petals. There's something about you like being refreshed by the water that feels really important for y'all as far as refreshing. So I don't know if swimming or water activities might be things of interest for you, but that just feels like that could be something that is interesting. But you may also just have water spirits that walk with you. So you have the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the Ace of Cups. And simply, this is basically just saying everything that I've already said. I feel like there are people who are mothers or who mother, the verb, who mother folks. And so the Queen of Cups is talking to us about emotional boundaries. And Temperance is like, and look, it might be even beneficial for you to watch chapter 1, because we talked about temperance and moderation in the previous chapter, and so it may be beneficial for you to even do that. But what I'm seeing here, the Queen of Cups, is learning how to keep some for themselves. I don't have to give all of my stuff away in order for you to see my value. That is what the Queen of Cups is teaching. I don't have to give all of my power, all of my love, all of my care and attention away so that you can see that I'm worthy of the same care, of the same love. No, I know what I offer. And so that means that I can offer what I have moderately, with boundaries, because I'm aware of what I am worth. I'm aware of who I am, and I don't have to bow down to prove anything to anyone ever. And so that is the refreshing, right? That's the constant refreshing. You don't run out when you don't give it away. You always have some for yourself. I feel like these messages are almost kind of like talking to each other, but you always have enough for yourself. So what's going to be key for this group is making sure that you change the relationship you have with self. Let's see what the ancestral mothers, the fathers, the spirits that walk with you, what advice they have for you as you are refreshing yourself. This one here, okay. The Peacemaker. You have the Peacemaker. I love this because the Peacemaker, Odua, is speaking about all the ways that it's like bringing order to chaos. And so that's what it feels like the ancestors are helping you with, my chapter twos, bringing order to the chaos. And so if your life has been feeling so busy, if your life has just been feeling kind of just a lot of energy, a lot of movement, it makes sense now why we have so many cooling cards on the table, lots of blues, bringing in like that coolness that's necessary for your life right now, which is why I was also saying that you might need to be near the water right now. That could be helpful and healing for you, because they're coming in to bring peace. They're coming in to bring stillness to your life where things have just been tumultuous. And so I think that's such a beautiful, beautiful message of how they want to refresh you by bringing peace. So if this is resonating with you, I would love if you could drop me a comment and say, I choose myself. Yeah, I choose myself over everything and everyone. It's important for you to change your relationship with self, to hold the beauty that is you, and to know that you don't have to give it all away to earn anybody's love. You can choose yourself. All right, my chapter twos, I hope that was helpful for you. We'll see you in the next one. Hey, chapter 3, welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at times of refreshing, how to refill your cup. All right, so we got two oracle cards on the table. We're going to look at how you can refill your cup, or what you need to refill your cup, and how we're going to do that. Okay, so to refill your cup, perseverance, and then we have evolution. Okay. So how can you be refreshed right now? Perseverance. This is talking about faith. This is talking about faith and trusting your growth, trusting trusting the transformation that's happening in your life, right? Persevering. I know it has sometimes this connotation of like, like I have to be subject to any kind of treatment, to any kind of circumstances, because I just got to see it through to the end. And that can be true sometimes. But like what I'm really getting is like, as I'm looking at perseverance, and it's like this beautiful bright green card, I'm thinking about what it takes for you to reach a certain level of growth that you have been working hard toward. And so when we're talking about times of refreshing, again, as I think about the rain that's falling outside my window, I think about how seeds persevere all the time when they're planted in the ground, but they can't do it by themselves, right? Like they can't just grow. We just put a seed in the ground and we never water it. We never do the nurturing that's necessary. It won't have like the right breeding ground to persevere or to grow rather. And so something about this card just feels like faith. It feels like faith in action. And so it feels like in order for you to fill your cup, it just feels like Spirit is saying, I need you to participate in your growth journey. So what's going to fill my cup is going to look like you doing the things that you know are going to help you move toward that future that you've been praying for, hoping for, right? And so your card to assist with that is evolution, the purple poppy. And it says, if I can pick it up, Lord. Okay. It says, purple poppy helps align your physical self with your soul purpose and your higher self, Ashe. When your foundations are rocking and your entire being is evolving, purple poppy helps to support deep levels of integration, connection, and rest. Wherever you land, she will help you adapt and find the beauty in the process. And that's basically what I was just saying about this perseverance. It's like, you are definitely doing some growing. You are definitely doing some changing. And so in order to like refill your cup right now, what's necessary for the growth is what I hear is Spirit saying, you need to participate. So let's look at what that might, I'll put that down for a second. Let's move this to the side and let's see what that might look like for you as you are doing the work of filling your cup. Spirit, can you give me 3 cards for my chapter 3s? This one too? Okay. Let's get 1 more card for my chapter 3s when it comes to filling their cup. Okay. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talking about that energy. That's the perseverance, right? Like it's the will to keep going. It's the will to believe. It's that stroke. That strike of that spark of fire, of energy, of faith to say, yeah, like this can actually be like, yes, I can actually, like, this is like, I can, it's when we talk about filling your cup, I know we're normally thinking about like water, but for this group, it feels like fire. It's the will to keep going. So let's see what else Spirit has to say about you filling your cup. If I can turn these cards over, you have Justice, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Tower. Okay. All right, chapter 3. You have some interesting energies here. Air energy, fire energy, water energy. So for this group, 2 things are coming up. So this group, I feel like as you're on this growth journey, as you are thinking about filling your cup, as you're thinking about what is necessary to kind of refuel yourself, it feels like you paying close attention to your needs, paying close attention to your spirit, not neglecting what you know, not neglecting what you feel, not neglecting what you are kind of intuiting is what I'm hearing. Like, because it's really just saying you need to tell the truth about your emotional needs, about your spiritual needs. Let's get a clarifier. Leave that there. Spirit, can I get a clarifier let's get a clarifier for the Justice card. What are we telling the truth about? Like, what's going on with that? This one here? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, tending to the self, tending to the spirit. And so if you happen to be someone who looks away, kind of not belittle, but someone who just like, yeah, I worry about taking care of myself later. I worry about doing all the other stuff later. Like, no, the Justice card is here to say, like, you need to pay attention to this now. You need to put energy into this now. And so, and the energy that it wants you to put in is the energy in your self-care journey, in your self-adoration, in the way that you are loving on and caring for yourself. So this gives a new meaning to your perseverance card, because it seems like there may be some negligence in this group, meaning you're neglecting your needs. And it may not be intentional. It may just be you're busy. It may be that you haven't thought about it. We live in a world where we are taught to silence our voices and to silence our own cries, to silence our needs because they may be inconvenient to ourselves and to others. So don't take this as me being harsh with you or a way for you to be self-critical against yourself. Know this. We receive these messages so that we can see ourselves. And so Spirit is saying gently, I want you, again, to participate in your growth. So what is it that you need? Don't starve yourself. And so then I have clarity on this Queen of Cups. I want to know about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Oh, which one? This one? This one. Yep. Yeah. So the change is going to come when you see yourself as baby. When you see yourself as someone who is worthy of the investment, when you see yourself as someone who is worthy of being delighted in. Like when you think of being the apple of somebody's eye, that's you. And so the tower is like, the tower can sometimes feel detrimental, right? It's not a detrimental tower. What I'm seeing here, the change that's happening is you seeing yourself as worthy of the care that you deserve. That you see yourself as the apple of your ancestors' eye. In fact, if this message is for you, I want you to drop that in the comment section below. I am my ancestors. I am the apple of my ancestors' eye. Yeah, because you are. And so that's what's going to help you fill your cup. So as you begin to be brutally honest with yourself about your needs, your tangible needs, the needs of your body, your spiritual needs, your emotional needs. When the last time you had a good cry, chapter 3? When the last time you actually let yourself feel? And if you're someone who you feel like you feel a lot, are they your feelings or are they somebody else's? Are those your thoughts and dreams and wishes or are they someone else's? This is telling me it's time for you to find your own. This is about your journey. All right. So let's finish this off by seeing how the ancestors are going to assist you in this. How are the ancestors going to assist my chapter 3s in filling their cup? Okay. You have the wealth represented by Olokun. I'll put that there. Yeah. The wealth. This is saying that you are the wealth. This is saying that your gifts, your goodness comes from the ancestors, comes from the divine. They want you to know that. Everything doesn't bank on you. They're simply saying you are the prize. You are the reason. And so they want you to see that worth, know that worth. You deserve to be loved on and doted on and to be delighted in. To fill your cup, it might feel uncomfortable a little bit because you might be used to ignoring your needs. You might be used to no one coming to your aid. But the ancestors, the divine, they're saying so clearly, you are worth it all. You are worth it all. And so invest in yourself. See yourself as we see you. You are the apple of our eye. And so your worth can't even be counted. The number for the price for you doesn't even exist, honey. They can't count that high. Worth more than precious stone. You are my chapter 3s. So when you know this, when you believe this, that's the change. And you will see yourself as the apple of your ancestors' eye. You will tend to yourself. You will straighten your back and round your shoulders and hold your head up because you know just how good you are, just how sweet you are, and what you deserve. You ain't gonna play about yourself no more. All right, my chapter 3s. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you have a good time loving on yourself because you deserve that. All right, my loves, we'll see you in the next video.